All right, everybody. Guess what? Our lesson is starting with me. I am at home. It is Saturday, and I could think of nothing else to do but start my lesson with the introduction from me to you all. So today, we're going to be learning about, we're going to be reviewing place value, and nobody in this classroom can tell me that they don't know because I know it was taught to you last year. So we're going to review what we should know, and then we're going to learn what we'll be learning for our fifth grade. Remember our conversation last week about me being the seer and the runner, and you being the doer. And play your part, know your role while you were watching this video and interacting with your classmates. So first, I'm going to show this number. Turn to your table and read this number to your partners right now. Come back to me in 3, 2, 1. You and your partner should have said that this number was read 4,396 and 1800s. Remember, we do not say point when we are looking at a decimal. The decimal says and. Now I want you to use your pencil and the paper that I have laid on the table, and you and your table are going to write the value and the place of each one of these numbers. Remember, the place is where is it sitting. The value is how much value does it hold? How much is it worth? So for example, I'll do the first one for you. The 4 is sitting in what place? The thousandths place. What is the value of the 4? Well, if it's in the thousandths place, then the value is what? 4,000. So you and the rest of your table mates write the place and the value of the rest of these numbers right here. Come back to me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You and your partner should have written the 3 in the hundredths place, and the value was 300. The 9 is in the tens place, and the value is 90. The 6 is in the ones place, and the value is 6. The 1 is not in the ones place. The 1 is in the tenths place, tenths, and the value is 1/10. You could have written that as a fraction or a decimal. Where are my markers? Did I lose them? Hold on. Hold on. All right. And then the value of the 8, or the place of the 8, is the hundredths place, and the value is 800. So you could have written the value of your decimals as a fraction or a decimal. It does not matter as long as it is correct. Okay. Now I want you and your table to work on putting this number in expanded form. So the values that you've just written for each one, you're going to go through and write this number in expanded form. So that if I'm starting with 4,000, then I will write 4,000 plus, and you're going to continue on to the end of the number. Come back to me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to do expanded notation. Who can tell me what expanded notation means? There was a song that y'all were singing last year that a lot of you were able to remember what expanded notation meant. Who can tell me what expanded notation means? I'm going to pick whoever is closest to the door. Stand and tell me what expanded notation means. I'm assuming that the time I gave you was enough time. If you are still talking, I will pause this video. All right, so yes, expanded notation means multiplication. So you're going to multiply the place times the digit in the place. So the digit here is 4, and the value of it is, 1,000. It's in the 1,000ths place. Well, the thousandths place. Don't say 1. That was my mess up. Remember miscommunication from the other day? So you will write 4 times 1,000 plus, and then you'll continue on. So this would be 3 times, what place is the 3 in? Hundreds place. So 3 times 100. And you're going to continue on. Let me erase this. You're going to continue on writing this number in expanded notation on the paper on your desk. Do that now. Come back to me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now that we have done this in expanded notation, I'm going to come around to each one of your tables to ensure that it is correct. Now that we are back, that was me high-fiving. Today's lesson is to be learning about the next place after the hundredths place. If we know that the 10th place is 1 space after the decimal and the hundredths place is 2 spaces, today we're going to be learning about the 3rd space after the decimal, which is rightly called the thousandths place. So I've given you the same number that we were just working on, but I have included a number in the thousandths place. What I want you to do, lastly, what we're going to do is you're going to use what I've just given you in the thousandths place. And you and your table are going to write this number as a fraction and as a decimal. So write the value of this number, 5, as a fraction and as a decimal on your desk. Okay? I'm going to come around, check it, and then we're going to do another activity.